y'all, so I just wanted to pop on really fast before the meat and potatoes of this video and say thank you. We did hit 500 subscribers and I am baffled, like shocked, amazed, but mostly grateful. I really appreciate the support. It honestly means so much to know that people are interested in what I'm posting and want to like interact and have conversations. It's just so fun and so amazing. So thank you guys. I am going to be doing a 500 subscriber Q&A video, so we'll save like the really mushy stuff for that. But I did just want to say thank you to anyone who might not want to watch that entire video. I want you to know that I'm grateful for you guys as well. So I thought I'd pop this little clip in really fast. If you are interested in the Q&A, I am still going to be waiting a week to post that. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below of this video. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you guys. I hope you enjoy this one. Hey y'all, welcome back. MJ's at it again. What can I say? They've had so many Rainbow High releases recently, and it's a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's a lot of dolls. I'm really glad that I skipped out on the cheer line because otherwise it would be too much for me. But also it's like, these are some good releases, so I'm quite excited, especially for Kia Hart here. Oh my goodness, she looks so pretty. I was ecstatic when I saw the art of her online when just the art had been leaked. Her hair in the art, here I'll show you on the back of the box because I actually have it, is everything. She looks so pretty. So as soon as I saw this, I knew that when she came out I was gonna have to buy her. The back of the box here obviously has her in full color, which I prefer vastly to the typical Rainbow High boxes that have all of the characters from that series, but they're in like a rainbow multi-chrome. I prefer this so much more. And then a little blurb about how she is the matchmaker of Rainbow High. But yeah, so that's when my need for Kia Hart came about, was seeing the art for her. So when I saw a little bit ago on Instagram that people were starting to find her in Target, it was like, get in my car, let's go, I gotta pick her up. So yes, she is a special edition. I'm not 100% sure as of time of filming what that means. Like, I don't know if she's limited to certain quantities. I do know that she in the United States is going to be a Target exclusive, so maybe that has something to do with it. She does have ribbon here instead of a plastic like handle, and then she also has bows decorating her box, as well as a little heart-shaped shoe box on the front, which is all very cute, ties into her like heart theme. But she's also $40 in the United States, and like, that was a lot. Like, as much as I loved seeing the art of her and then the images of the doll that were leaked before the official stock photos came out, I really almost didn't get her because of the price point. That is frankly obscene. Avery Styles was $50 in the United States, so that's only a $10 difference, and she came with shoe boxes and a rolling rack and a ton of extra clothes. And like, Kaya's gorgeous, I'm not gonna dispute that. And she does come with a lot of fashions, it looks like a lot of different pieces. But I have questions about the price. Like, I paid it, and I don't regret it, because I think she's going to be one of my favorite Rainbow High dolls. But yeah, it's a little ridiculous, especially knowing that with the conversion rates, it only gets kind of worse overseas, and in other countries. So yeah, definitely take that into consideration if you're looking into getting this doll. She is a pricey one. But yeah, so that is kind of the lowdown on Kia Hart here. I am going to go ahead and get her unboxed. It feels a bit like a travesty with this one. All of the Rainbow High boxes are quite nice, but this one is like obviously more so. So I'm going to feel a little guilty, but I am going to go ahead and unbox her off screen, and then I will be right back with you guys to look at her in detail. See you in a sec. Okay, yeah, wow. Kia literally comes with so much stuff. I barely can fit it all in frame. I also had to take off her hoodie that she comes wearing to like show you all the layers that she's got going on, so that didn't help. But yes, this is everything we have got for Kia. I am so excited, I hardly know where to start. I think I'm going to start with the accessories and then end with her. I kind of like ending on the main event. So, stand, and then the comb. They are a slightly, very slightly lighter pink than Bella's and Stella's. Those are kind of just typical issue. I do love the color of her hangers. That's the boring stuff out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna start with the disappointing part, which is her extra shoes. Yeah. Those aren't supposed to have black right there. Definitely not. I had, when I went to Target, 4 Kaya's to choose from, and I picked the one that I thought had the best paint job on the shoes and on her face and everything. But this was the side that I couldn't see, and it just so happens that there's black. There's also here, this is like a little bit of glue, I think, from the fur. So like, not the best job on the shoes. A little disappointed with that one. They are fuzzy on the top here, and then have a little heart buckle, which is super cute. And then the heart heel. Like, I love the idea. The execution on my particular Kaya just did not turn out well. So that's a little disappointing. It's also one of those things that yeah, the camera's picking it up a little. It's harder to just repaint it and like fix it because it does have that iridescent sheen to it. So I can't just take white acrylic paint and plop it on there because it's going to be different than the rest of the shoe. So, I mean, it's a good fix for far away, but yeah, that happened. On the bright side, though, that is kind of as bad as it gets. Everything else, I think, is pretty stellar. These are her little socks she comes with the hearts are on the top. I'm living for it. So stinking cute. This is the second sweatshirt she's got. So it says Heartbreaker on it with that rainbow across the front. We've got pink sweatshirt ties. Just a white sweatshirt, like the little detailing at the bottom here. Her denim jacket, I feel like, is probably the most detailed piece of rainbow high clothing that I have touched yet. This is incredible. Like, it feels sturdy. It feels denim. It's got the stitching all over it, the buttons, the pocket flaps, and then all of these patches are patches. I don't know. There you go. You can kind of see the stitching on this one. And over here, they're all 3D. This one's embroidered. On the back, we've got Sweetheart. We've got another patch here. There's like acid wash kind of staining to it. Be sweet. Like, it's just so incredible. None of this except for the XO is printed on. It's all 3D. And it looks... Oh, Sweetheart on the sleeve. Ah! Oh, darling. I didn't even see that. I love it. I love it so much. This thing looks incredible. I'm absolutely in awe. The collar does also flatten down. I'm in awe. Incredible. Then she's got denim shorts, which is the only like the second character to come with shorts for Rainbow High. And I love this style with the pocket peeping out the bottom and the rhinestones. And of course we've still got all the stitching and the belt buckles. Just like these little booty shorts. It's so good. Oh my god. I'm trying like not to yell. I'm just so excited about these. She has a wraparound flannel like Ruby did from series 1. It isn't a real shirt. Again, it's just like a waist accessory. And the arms are actually sewn together here. But very cute. Love the pastel colors. Love that bit of thread going through that's got that iridescence to it. Just like the layers on this girl are ridiculous. Then this is the hoodie that she originally came wearing. She's got the little hearts on the end of the strings. And they're kind of like almost a PVC, like pleather kind of material. I heart you, but I've chosen fashion. This is actually like a terry cloth sort of material on the inside, which is really an interesting feel. It gives it a really, really nice thickness. But I had to take that off so that when we come to Kaya over here, you can actually see what she was wearing underneath. But first we're going to start up top with her face and her hair. I love the style of the braids kind of replacing like a hair part in the middle. That is such a fun look. It's definitely not one that I look good in, but it looks so cool on Kaya. The only thing that I'm disappointed with her hairstyle is based on the box art. I was kind of hoping for tinier curls. I know that that's kind of nitpicky and also very, very hard to achieve. I'm going to be trying to restyle her hair that way because I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So wish me luck for that. There is a large amount of product in her hair. At first I didn't think it was so bad because the back portion with these braids is so ridiculously soft. Then I felt this and my hand is literally sticky after touching it. Like it's not good. But again, that's just like see how stiff that one is? It's gonna come out with the wash. It's not an enormous deal. She does have a ton of colors back here. It looks like it's a little thinly rooted here, but I think that's just because they had to gather so much for the braids on top. But kind of like a Maya from series 2, she has got like a rainbow of hair, but it's a very different color pattern. It's a lot of pastels with the pinks, 2 different pinks, blue and yellow. It looks so stunning. She's mostly pink from the front. I definitely just lost one of her shoes. She looks so good. And then when it comes to her makeup, call me crazy, but I feel like she's a little shinier than some of the gals from Series 2. Like, the iridescence on her face reminds me much more of Series 1 than Series 2. So, like, I don't know about that. But we've got beautiful, beautiful eyes. They do have, like, a tint of pink here, but mostly brown. We've got pink eyeshadow and pink lips. I am kind of relieved. I feel like online in the stock photos, some of the photos made the lips look like they were going to be a little bit too pale, but I think she looks a lot better in person with the lip color than she did in the photos, thankfully. Got a little beauty mark. Very, very cute. And then she's got these earrings here. So a stud similar to those that we've seen before with like jade and that sort of thing. But then she's got bamboo heart hoops that have rainbow written across the middle, and it's just so extra. I feel like I haven't seen this style in a while. Super fun, very audacious, very bold. I love it for her. She also has these hair clips that have XOXO and then love written on them, and they do, if I can get it, pop out, and they have, sorry Kai, I gotta cover your face up, an actual clip there to them, so they'll lock in place. They're not like the ones that Avery had that are just kind of like bobby pins. These are proper clips, so very exciting there. Moving on down, she does have a long sleeve checkered crop top that was hiding kind of under her hoodie. There's little hints of rainbow squares along the sleeves, which I think is a cute addition, but I like that it's kind of a nice basic for her comparatively. She's got her heart belt. If you go to the back, it does unclasp separately from the jeans, so you could take this out of these belt loops and put it on with her other outfit or another doll. Love the heart belt buckle. It slides around too. Just such a good piece. Her pants, oh my god. Holographic, denim kind of style. The cuff is gorgeous. Please ignore that she's only wearing one shoe. She's got the hearts printed on it, XOXO very faintly. Oh, okay, so it says love you mean it up here. I was like struggling to read that for a second. She's got like a little heart charm in her pocket. That's a ridiculous level of detail, y'all. Like, that looks so good. And then you might have seen when I flipped her over to show you the belt, her back pockets are heart-shaped, and they say XO on them, and they are pockets. Like, the top is not sewn down all the way, even though it has the embroidery on it. And I feel like I'm gonna lose my mind. She looks so stinking good. You may notice that she's shoeless now. So that brings us to the last item that Kia, I knew I was gonna do that at least once, that Kaya comes with, and that is these rainbow pumps. So they don't have an ankle strap. They are like Stella's heels in that way, but these fall off even worse than those did. I don't know if it's because Stella had socks on under her pumps, so maybe that was helping, but I physically can't keep these on Kaya, as you saw. They're really cute. I like the rainbow gradient. I think that the gold sole is really pretty. I don't think that they match her very well. Like, she's got the rainbow in the Heartbreaker sweatshirt, but other than that, she kind of has a very clear color story that I don't think these necessarily fit into the best. They're not awful, but they're certainly not perfect. I probably won't have her wear them, but I mean, they're very cute, and I do think that they'd look good on other dolls, so like, that's a win. But yeah, guys, that is everything we have got for Kaya here. I am really excited to fix her up and be able to display her. I love all of her clothes so much, I have no idea how I'm gonna choose one outfit for her to be in, but like, we're gonna make it happen. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I do make new videos every single Monday, so if you want to see more from me, please do go ahead and like. Let me know down below in the comments how you're feeling about Kaya. How do you feel about the price point? Especially, I know that that is a big contentious one. But yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day or evening or whatever it may be. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.